One college makes an impression on future employers. How students are set up for success.
Housing is becoming a concern to many here at the university. More on some new convenient options for students.
The Fayetteville community came out to support National Women's Day. More on what their message shared, because UATV starts right now.
Welcome to this Tuesday night edition of UATV News. I'm Paige Adkins.
And I'm Sophia Galvin. Thanks for joining us. University of Arkansas students shape the future direction of the student body. The Associated Student Government elections wrap up tomorrow at 5 p.m. Voters will choose a new executive team including president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. The ballot also includes 4 referendums, including a $6 million boost to the athletic department that could drive up students' tuition and fees.
The nomination period for the 2026-2027 Staff Senate selections began yesterday. Requirements for nominees include working for the university for a minimum of 1 year and receiving at least 2 nominations. Those with the highest number of nominations are included on the final ballot. Nominations are accepted until March 25th at 5 p.m. March is International Women's Month, and Fayetteville residents gathered to honor it. A peaceful demonstration called for the release of the Epstein files and justice for victims. UATV's Ellie Hagan is live with more on the event.
That's right. This past Sunday, local residents lined College Avenue in order to make a nationwide headline a local one right here in Fayetteville.
President Trump says he believes that Americans should move on from the Epstein files and, quote, get on to something else, end quote. A special guest speaker is coming to the Hill to host a lecture. The event is held at the Faulkner Performing Arts Center this Thursday. The speaker, Lindsay Lerman, is known for her career as a choreographer, writer, and arts facilitator. The event is free to the public and will begin at 6 p.m. The Spring Business Career Fair took place today at Bud Walton in 2 sessions. Attending students got the opportunity to speak to a number of employers looking for interns and full-time positions. The career fair will continue through tomorrow. Attendees must dress in business casual attire at the minimum.
I would say it's very competitive, also depending on where you're going, and like my major is pretty popular, so I would say it's just a very competitive field, especially when everyone's looking for a job at the same time.
A number of events from the Walton College of Business are hosted through the rest of the month. The university is hosting a STEM career fair. It will begin tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the Bud Walton Arena. Over 120 employees will attend the event. Registration for the fair can be found online. 2 University of Arkansas alumni made a $50,000 investment. The funds will go towards the Land of the Opportunity Scholarship. Donors Ben and Janet Heineman both graduated in the class of 1971. They say their goal is to prepare students and help build successful futures. The Office of Entrepreneurship and Innovation will host a lecture featuring a guest speaker. Entrepreneur Mark Zeich will teach students about buying small businesses, how to find them, and how to structure deals. Zeich is experienced in management consulting as well as writing and publishing business teaching books. The event is slated to run from 5 to 6:30 p.m. this Thursday. The Community Literacies Collaboratory gave over $88,000 in grants. The CLC supports organizations, book clubs, and various other learning-related programs. This money is going towards Arkansas and national literacy organizations. The funded programs begin in fall of 2025 and are scheduled for completion in summer 2026. New apartments close to campus are available this summer.
The flats on the Hill and Dunn Avenue apartments are university lease properties designed for graduate students. 12-month leases are available as early as August 1st. Students can request a specific roommate throughout the housing portal.
The Office of Transition Programs and Initiatives is hosting an off-campus housing fair. The event will happen tomorrow from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. in the Arkansas Union. Students can connect directly with various housing vendors from the area. No registration is required. Chartwell's and International Education taught students how to make a healthy breakfast. Students made homemade granola and/or protein bars. This event took place in the Arkansas Union in room 201. The teaching kitchen happened at 9 a.m. this morning. The Graduate Professional Student Congress will host a lunch for the graduate students. Students across various departments can participate in surveys about the graduate student experience. The luncheon is at the Multicultural Center Gallery, with lunch and drinks being served. The event will begin at 5 p.m. on March 11th and last until 7 p.m. One major is quickly rising in popularity. How this impacts future students.
And this week in Fayetteville, your dollar goes farther. How one pop-up thrift shop in Fayetteville is changing the value of your money when UATV returns.
Food on the Hill and the UARK Multicultural Center will offer snack boxes for Ramadan. 1021 and Club Red at the Union will provide these boxes throughout the month of March. The packs include dates, water, granola bars, and other various nutritional items. The snack boxes will cost $7 per box or one meal swipe. Sear and Razorback Recovery hosted a wellness workshop. Attendees enjoyed building Legos, eating food, and drinking mocktails. Students also got to form connections with others in a welcoming and safe space. Sear will host another wellness workshop next Tuesday at noon. The Volunteer Action Center is hosting a spelling bee to create awareness for its food drive. Students can take home gift cards and other prizes and donations. But it's not mandatory to compete in the spelling bee. The event will start at 6 p.m. next Monday and will take place in the Gearhart Auditorium. The engineering major is experiencing a record enrollment. Decision Day held late last month saw 746 first-year students declare for engineering, a program record. According to polls, many students decided well in advance that engineering is the path they want to take. Mechanical engineering saw the most students, declared with 223. A thrift store has popped up in Fayetteville this week, but the price tag is not what you would expect. Founded by former U of A students, this shop is giving back. UATV's Josh Stroll joins us live and breaks down the cost.
Here in my hand is $1, and that is all that Spare Change Fayetteville needs from the community to support a week-long pop-up shop like the one in this breezeway behind Puritan Coffee, where everything is free.
Thanks, Josh. The pop-up goes through Friday from 9 to 4. All donations and purchases are free. The Cognition of Depression and Anxiety Lab opens up recruitment for undergraduate research assistants. The assistants are set to begin their work in the fall semester of this year. The lab examines cognitive processes associated with affective disorders. Research assistants will receive hands-on experience with eye tracking and other research methods. A $2 million grant will provide childhood professionals in Arkansas a way to improve their programs. This funding comes from the Arkansas Department of Education's new initiative to provide training and technical assistance in instructional materials and child assessment. Early childhood professionals in all 75 Arkansas counties will receive access to this funding. This new grant is expected to renew for years to come to support early education across Arkansas. A university group will start looking for new members soon. How students can help influence future Razorbacks to come to the Hill.
An icon of Razorback athletics history is immortalized. More on how the university pays homage to a legend.
UAMS is hosting a lunch for students to come learn more about research and medical school. Participants can expect to hear about recent changes to research and what is required for med school and residency. Amy Widener, Med School Recruiting Director, and Dr. Hannah Jansen, Assistant Professor, are attending and sharing prepared information. Students must RSVP in advance due to limited seating.
UARC ambassadors will host recruitment meetings soon. Students that are interested in becoming an ambassador must attend at least one meeting by April 8th. Those hired can expect to share their stories and meet future Razorbacks. The first meeting is March 12th at 5 p.m.
4 University of Arkansas students placed first at the National Association of Teachers of Singing District Conference. Christian Matthews, Nathan Edwards, Catherine Cooper, and Garrett Cash all won their respective divisions. These included different voice areas along with classical and musical theater. The conference took place at the end of February in Jonesboro.
A local Heterodox Academy chapter is organizing an event. The event will center around the health of the freedom of expression at the U of A. Students can meet on March 17th at 6 p.m. in the grad building. Snacks are provided to those in attendance.
The University of Arkansas World Language Center hosts their monthly multilingual karaoke. Singing is from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. tonight in Kemple, room 102. The event is open to all students. Their next karaoke night will take place on April 22nd.
The Latin American and Latino Studies programs are hosting a lecture. Associate Professor and author Javier Puente speaks on how dynamite shaped capitalism in Peru. The event is at no cost to attendees and is open to the public. The lecture will begin at 4 p.m. in the physics building.
Razorback athletics are in a new era with a massive sponsorship from Tyson Foods. Tyson says a majority of the money brought in by this new deal will go straight to the NIL funding, starting in the 2026-27 athletic season. Viewers can find a Tyson logo patch on all 19 varsity sports jerseys. This partnership will also make Tyson Foods the official protein of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Hall of Famer and former Arkansas basketball head coach Nolan Richardson's legacy is immortalized with a brand new statue. Fans can soon find the statue right outside of the Bud Walton Arena at the west entrance. Richardson is known for bringing Arkansas its one and only national championship in 1994. Athletic Director Hunter Yurachek says the impact Richardson left is immeasurable.
The Arkansas men's indoor track team wins the SEC yet again. The Hogs are named champs for the 20th time in the program history and the 8th time in the last 11 years. Spectators can find the NCAA indoor track and field championships here in Fayetteville at the Tyson Track Center. This is the 14th time the competition is hosted here and will take place March 13th and 14th.
After the break, we're talking all the latest Razorback sports action from the diamond to the court to the mat. Stick around because UATV Sports is up next. Welcome to this Tuesday night edition of UATV Sports.
That's all the time we have for this edition of UATV News. I'm Paige Adkins.
And I'm Sophia Galvin. Have a great night.